Hello student, today we will start chapter 5 tolerance of supplementary reader. Okay, so let's read. Those persons who have some special talent and who with their talent serve the society are always remembered. The hearts and bodies of such persons who have to perform some important task for the nation and society become so strong that if need be, they can face all suffering and difficulties without breaking down. An individual's power to face difficulty is called tolerance. There are some persons in the society who instead of following the policy of tit for tat return good for evil. With their good nature they turn the hatred into love. Only those people can serve the society who have sympathy for others and who have tolerance. Those people succeed in this world who are not disturbed when adversity beats them. We should always be ready to tolerate sorrows. We know that if we put water on baked bricks, they become strong. In the same way, the people who are mentally strong can face any difficulties. Sorrow in one's life make an individual strong. When we develop strength, we become renowned. Man has to face difficulties to make progress. It is rightly said that जितने कष्ट कंटकों में हैं जिनका जीवन सुमन खिला गौरव गंध उन्हें उतना ही यत्र तत्र सर्वत्र मिला. Now some inspiring incidents are given here. Sant Eknath talked to everyone politely and with love in whatever manner he could. He used to serve them. He used to have a dip in the Godavari every morning. There lived a man with a mean mentally on the bank of the river. He was jealous to see Eknath's so strong faith in the religion. One day while Eknath was returning after having his dip, he spat on him. Eknath smiled and went to the river to have a bath again. This made the man more angry. From then on, the man made it a routine to spit on Eknath. When he returned from the river, Sant Eknath smiled and went to have a bath again. One day the man did not spit on Eknath only once. He spit on him again and again. Eknath did not say anything. He smiled and went to have another bath. This happened 106 times. Now the man began to lose his patience. When he spat for the 107th time and the Eknath continued smiling, he could stand no longer. When Eknath came back after having a bath for 107th time, he felt ashamed of his behavior and fell at Eknath's feet. Eknath raised him and embraced him and said, "Brother, don't be sad. You are very good at heart. Because of you, I took a dip in the river twice every day and thus got the blessings twice. Today I have been blessed 107 times." Now, second incidents are Sardar Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru sacrificed their lives for the country. They were sentenced to death and were hanged in Lahore Central Jail. While dying, they chanted Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata ki Jai and Meri Mitti se Khushbu e Watan Aayegi. Hindustan Socialist Republican Army was an organization of the revolutionaries. Its activities were carried on secretly. Chandrasekhar was its head. While recruiting a new person into the organization, they used to administer very severe tests. Once, while discussing about tolerance, they wanted to test the level of tolerance among them so that in case they were caught by the British and tortured, they would not disclose their secrets. It was Bhagat Singh's turn to take the test. He put his hand on the flame of a candle. His flesh began to burn and drop, but Bhagat Singh did not flinch a bit. He was smiling and talking to his colleagues. The room was filled with the stink of burning flesh. Bhagat Singh removed his hand from the flame only when Chandrasekhar Azad scolded him. Those who witnessed the scene praised Bhagat Singh for his loyalty, tolerance and courage. Later, Chandrasekhar Azad and himself applied balm on his hand and put a bandage on it. It took several days to heal the wound. Socrates was a great thinker and a philosopher. Whenever he passed the street of Athens, people surrounded him and asked him all sorts of questions. Sometimes people asked him very awkward questions, but Socrates used to answer them without losing his temper. Surrounded by people, Socrates spent hours in the streets. His wife did not like his absence from home for such long durations. She was a strict woman. She used to quarrel with Socrates without any reason. One day she was quarreling with him over a trifle. Socrates was listening. When she did not stop quarreling for a long time, Socrates decided to leave home. Seeing this, his wife began to boil with anger. There was a pail filled with dirty water nearby. She threw the dirty water over Socrates. Even then, Socrates did not lose his temper. He smiled and said, "After so much thunder and lightning, the rain were imminent." So find the word meaning is your homework, okay? And tomorrow I will explain all the incidents and this lesson, okay?